Vanji Golane and family, Oscar at Josie Ariola and family, Eduarda, Aaron Paul at Ann Ramirez and family, Casa Burgos, Perez, De Rosario, Wong, Torio, Keaton at Flor family, Robert at Evelyn Mitra and family, Alvin Casas and family, Pico Carpio and family, Michael Viray at Jojo Mendoza, Saint Martin of Tours Credit and Development Cooperative, AGM Shane Equipment Incorporated, Gerlita Caballero and family, Resty at Celia Soriano and family, Cherry Ann Porciun Cula and family, Juanito Buenaventura Jr. and family, Mila at Ruben Concepcion and family, Marcelo family, Aldrin Barrios and family, Kaador at Girly Plato, Joey at Mer San Pedro and family, Tessie at Og Jose and family, Christian Del Rosario and family, Bobet, Leila at Regina Torrejos, Wenny Cristobal Katahan and family, Evelyn Mendoza and family, Celi Bautista and family, Christian Loy at Johanna de la Cruz, Nicolas at Yolanda Cruz, John Kenneth at Luella Alcebar, Josie Castillo and family, Rafael at Maan Escolano and family, Walking and Enhilio family, Mayet Hernandez and family, John at Paulette Espiritu and family, Bobot at Jed de la Cruz and family, Engineer and Mrs. Orestes Figueras and family, Mercy's Fresh Chicken, Pamilya ni Luciano Brihino, Virgilio Zaragoza and family, Dr. Kenneth Lloyd Zaragoza, Mr. and Mrs. Joel at Ruby Viray, Flora Mesa B. Mario de Mesa, Rolando at Emerita Rosillas and family, Teodora Rosillas and family, Romer at Meds Rosillas and family, Rosario at Bernie Digo and family, RDM Cellphone Repair Shop, Yaki Yakisoba, Takoyaki at 2838T and Cafe, Pamilya de Jesus at Duhilag, Pepper's Grill, Rosemary Halili and family, Joel at Marnelli Jimeno and family, Maria Cecilia Javier and family, Ginang Nancy Cruz and family, Neneng Clemente and family, Yanas Butik, Hermie Lapus, Jan Canlas and family, Honorata at Vicenta Glorioso, Richel Glorioso, Ice Cream Store Santa Maria, Primavera at Tamor family, Mitch Ocampo and family, Milo and Malu Mateo and family, Obet Perez, Froilan Cagiat, Antonina Nacido and family, Sherwin at Beng Joaquin, Apolinar at Marivic de los Santos and family, George Patrick at Charmaine Centeno, Joaquin family, Jeronimo family, Silvestre family, Sarmiento family, Cristobal family, Mr. and Mrs. Judy Na, Venancio San Pablo and family, Bernet Sanglay and family, Lilia Ching and family, Zenny Rodriguez and family, Anthony Rivera, Reynante at Cherry Orillo at pamilya, Oscar at Cecilia de la Cruz at pamilya, Josephine Gelera, Hias Banking Corporation, Mrs. Baby Halili, Mrs. Ana Bautista, Mrs. Angelica Halili Cruz, Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Capili and family, Mr. and Mrs. Pecto Mancillon, Miss Aida Aguirre, Mrs. Ami de la Cruz, Mr. and Mrs. Andy Herona, Mrs. Lita Cruz, Joanne Menis Chicharon, Makis Chicharon, Mrs. Celi Bautista at Kings Chicharon, Mrs. Josie Sahagun, Mr. and Mrs. Edek Santo Domingo, Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Magsayo, Miss Baby Santiago, Mr. and Mrs. Deng Jeronimo and family, Bicoys Chicharon, Vicky Santos and family, Celi Aldana and family, Dr. Corazon Luz, Mrs. Faustina Malibiran, Mr. Willie Nicolas and family, Mrs. Nita de la Cruz and family, EIB Chicharon, Mr. and Mrs. J. Serafino, Mr. Louis Enriquez, Blooms and Things Flower Shop, Revis Store, Mr. and Mrs. Rani at Angie San Pedro, Feli Castillo and family, Virgilio de Jose Manuel Castillo, Julieta Miranda, Mr. and Mrs. Ricardo Gravador and family, Rotelma Eugenio, Jeng Aaron at Aliana Avorque, Leonila Torres, Carmina Reyes, Cesarina Salazar and family, Florentina Policarpio, Rosalie Wegan and family, Cristina Lanuza and family, Neolita Ramos, Ken Kramer, Charles Christoph and Chauncey King Pandes, Epodacio LLC, Ore at Caleb Rosillas, Patrick Vien Miguel Rosillas, Miles at Jason Venancio, Darrell at Princess Panganiban, Dedet Gregorio and family, Dory Quinto and family, Dr. Mary Rose Mateo and family, Eileen May Escolar and family, Francisco